Adi?
Yes, ma'am.
Others will join.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, okay, ma'am. Harshini, Pooja, please start.
Yeah. 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. 1 second. Now there's a little problem in my desktop.
Yeah, you can start.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm so sorry for this. Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's better. Yeah.
Okay. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Let's commence this meeting from the blessings of the Almighty with the divine prayer.
Am I clearly audible?
Yeah, you're clearly
Yes,
audible.
Pooja.
Rama ninnu nammena Rama ninnu nammena Varamu Rama ninnu nammena Varamu Rama ninnu nammena Varamu Kama Sakalalo Kabi Kama Sakala Lokabi Kama Sakala Lokabi Rama ninnu nammena Pamarajana Dora Pamarajana Dora Panga Shubhanga Munirhadaya Jabringa Panga Shubhanga Munirhadayabjabringa Rama ninnu nammena Varamu Kama Sakala Lokabi Rama ninnu nammena Thank you.
Thank you, Pooja. So on behalf of Sri Sairam Engineering College, IEEE Student Branch Chapter, I welcome our respected CEO, Sri Sai Leo Prakash Muttu, Principal Dr. A. Rajendra Prasad, HOD Dr. J. Raja, Dean and Academics, and our IEEE Student Branch Counselor and Captain Dr. S. Brinda, and our esteemed special guest, Mr. Arun M., Vice Chairman, IEEE TEMS and YP Madras Section to this wonderful FIVETHON bootcamp. Today's topic is all about flow of control, string manipulation, and list manipulation. Now I invite Dr. S. Brinda to address the gathering.
Yes, thank you, Harshini. Good evening. On behalf of Sairam IEEE and on behalf of ECE department, I take immense pleasure in welcoming all back to this FIVETHON Day 2 bootcamp, which is going to happen for next 4 days. So totally 6 days we have a plan to conduct this bootcamp. And today we have with us Mr. Arun, Vice Chairman, TEMS Society, Madras Chapter, and Treasurer, IEEE Comsoc Chapter, Madras Section, and Student Branch Advisor, Panimalari Institute of Technology with us to that is to motivate the students gathered here to attend this program. So, hearty welcome, sir. Arun, sir.
Welcome, ma'am.
Hearty
Thank you for
welcome.
the
We
opportunity.
are very, very eager to listen to or talk about the awards and scholarships, which is going to be the main aim of the students. Actually, for a student's point of view, that's a very important topic to motivate them. So I welcome you to. I invite you to talk about this topic, and I am I am very proud to share today that this entire program, 5 days, 5 days plus 6 plus 1, so totally we have 6-day programs we have. Actually, this entire program is organized by our IEEE student team members. I'm very, very proud to say that I want to record this point at this point, because from starting from invitation preparation, choosing the guest, inviting, planning, how we have to organize all those things, everything A to Z planning is done by this IEEE student team members. And then that is the registration, how they achieved this 400 plus registrations. Actually, we have received some 400 plus registrations from all over southern states. And this is all possible because of the PR team. And then they have done wonderful job in propagating this event to reach each and every corner of the India as well as foreign. We received some of the foreign registrations also. I don't know whether they are attending or not, but they have done the registration part. So I am proud to record this point now. And I welcome all my fellow staff members who are attending this program and student friends from various schools for this wonderful event. Hope you are all enjoying this program today and the forthcoming days also. So now I invite Mr. Arun sir to motivate the students. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the opportunity. It's indeed a great privilege to be part of this event FIVETHON 2021. And very nice to hear from you that starting from the scratch to ending, it was planned by the students themselves. It's a good initiative. And you have asked me to talk about awards category and scholarship available for the students. And with this initiation itself, you have started for a Darrell Chang Award. Hope you would have got the Darrell Chang Award year back in 2013, I do remember.
15, sir. 2015 we received it.
Now with this event, you can plan for next cycle. So this is how the initiative started. And the outcome is about 500 to 1,000 students attended this event. It created a great impact to first year as well as school students to learn the software, which is need of the day. So yes, it's a great initiative. I first congratulate the team members for organizing such a wonderful event. I thank Brinda ma'am for giving me the opportunity to address this gathering. Due to the bandwidth issues, I will switch off my video, then I will proceed with the talk, ma'am.
Okay, no issues.
Dear participants, it's indeed a great privilege for me to address you. Hope you would have aware about IEEE for the past 2 days. From yesterday, you are attending this particular event where the event is sponsored and conducted by IEEE student members. And the topic given to me is to motivate students about IEEE, various awards and scholarships available with IEEE. So starting with IEEE, you would have all know that it is the world's largest professional society where technical articles are available of about more than 4,10,000 articles. Every year it is getting published. So please try to become an IEEE member. Starting with awards, before moving on to scholarship, let me introduce you with the award category. There are 2 ways that you can get award. First way of getting award is individual awards. Second way to get awards is for your student branch. We have several categories of awards with several levels, starting from your college level awards. Say example, your student branch can initiate an activity and start giving awards for the active volunteers. So you can plan for, say example, you are conducting this event. Now Brinda ma'am can select good volunteers and give an award to the best outstanding performer who has contributed to more, and best selected members who have involved in poster designing, who have made more publicizing for this event. So this is the first category of award that you will get inside your student branch. Second category of awards will be given by the section level. Our student branch will come under Madras Section. Now Madras Section is giving several awards for the members. Starting from student level, we do have IEEE Best Student Award given by Madras Section every year, Student Volunteer Award. Last year they have started this initiative. There are two categories in which students can get award. The first category is Student Volunteer Award. Second category exclusively made for IEEE Women Student Award. If you are a woman in engineering category is a free one where all the IEEE members can become a member of WIE, and you can become that particular membership. And if you have a good number of volunteering capacity, and if you are going to apply for that, definitely you will be eligible for getting that WIE Student Volunteer Award from Madras Section. So this is regarding the Students Award available at the Madras Section level. Next, we have India Council, where our Madras Sections come under India Council. Every year, India Council is also giving a Best Student Volunteer Award, Best Woman in Engineering Student Volunteer Award. So this is with respect to India Council. Next, if we go to region level, again region 10, we belong to region 10. Region 10 is also giving Student Volunteer Awards every year. Again, Women in Engineering Award is also available. The same category, IEEE MGA, every year it is also providing. So now, what are all the basic requirements for getting these awards? First and foremost thing for getting any award is you should be an IEEE member for that particular year. If you're going to apply for 2021, you should be a full active IEEE member in that particular category. Second thing, what they expect from you is how your profile is going to stand. What is your volunteering capacity? What is the impact that you have created in the society? How you have interacted with the members of your student branch as well as with the section level. So these 6 questions, if you have answer for this 6 questions, definitely you will be top runner for getting the award this year. So main thing that you have to see is try to have a contact with your SB counselor. Next, try to have a impact creation with the section level also. Now you have invited me, like if you are inviting some student branch counselors of another college, you will come to know about them. Then you can invite the section chair, so that there will be an impact created between you and them. So this will create a good impact when they go through your profile. Okay, this guy, okay, he has conducted a very good event. So that is one thing. So this is how you are contacting them. Second thing, what you can do is you can go take part in those events. Say example, if a Madras Section is conducting a student paper contest, or if it is going to make a poster contest or a paper presentation contest, you try to participate in those contests, and then you can get awards in that category also. So this is another way you make them know that there is a guy in this college who is going to play a vital role for that college, and he is a eligible candidate for getting an award. And the other important category for any student is try to update your profile either in terms of Instagram or LinkedIn or Facebook. Try to have a good profile. So when they go for checking all those things, you have to maintain all these things, your track record. If you're going to present a paper in some college, keep them save in your, post them in your social media pages. Keep them ready. LinkedIn pages, keep them active every time. You have a copy of all the certificates that you get. Try, if possible, you try to get testimonials with the speakers that you invite for your college. So this all will speak when you apply for an award category. So there are several awards starting from your student branch level to MGA level. This is with respect to awards. Then moving on to the scholarships. There are plenty of scholarships available. When it comes to scholarships, we do go with respect to society based. I hope this event is co-sponsored by several societies, starting from Computer Society, Signal Processing Society, Communication Society. I have seen in the poster. Now, each and every society is having several categories of scholarship which they give to the student members. So, starting with Computer Society, we do have three main categories of scholarship which they provide to students. First one is Richard E. Merwin Scholarship, which is of worth $1,000. So approximately by today's amount, it is going to be 73,000 to 75,000 rupees. Next, Upsilon Pi Epsilon. Again, this is also $1,000. And we do have Lance Stafford Larson Student Award, $500. What is the eligibility criteria for all these things? On what basis they will evaluate here is Richard E. Merwin Scholarship. They will see how you have volunteered with other SBs, how you have coordinated and conducted events, and your technical profile will also will add little bit to that. Whereas Upsilon Pi Epsilon is fully for your academic thing. If you are very good in any particular topic, say example, let me take IoT. If you are very strong in IoT and if you have presented 2 to 3 papers internationally and you have done a small project with respect to IoT and you have published a patent with respect to a small work that you have done, and if you have a good GPA, all this thing put together will make you a candidate for Upsilon Pi Epsilon, where you will be getting $1,000. So you can see that 73,000 you will get. The amount that you spend for IEEE is just 1,000 rupees. If you are using now, it is 1,000 rupees. Or if you go for full year membership, it is 1,800 rupees approximately. But the investment is very minimum. Outcome is very more. This is regarding IEEE Computer Society. We do have IEEE Photonics Society, which is offering $10,000 for graduated students members to pursue their higher education in terms of photonics. So this is a great opportunity for students. You can use this particular photonics scholarship, and Education Society is providing $500 where a student leadership award category, whatever contribution that you have made to the IEEE and contribution that developed the vision statement of IEEE will yield you $500. We do have Aerospace Society, which is giving $5,000. Again, this is also a scholarship for performing your higher studies with respect to aerospace. Industrial Application Society and Industrial Electronics Society, they are also providing with $1,000 for best paper awards. We do have IEEE Electron Devices Society for undergraduate student. If most of the students are from electronics and communication background, if you are doing any research with respect to electron devices and you want to get a scholarship for performing your next year college fees, you can become an IEEE Electron Devices Society member, and you can write up your proposal to IEEE Electron Devices Society, where they give $1,000 for undergraduate student member for performing their research in electron devices. And every year IEEE Electron Devices Society is giving 15 free membership for student as well as professional membership. And Power Energy Society, this is the biggest society in terms of student membership. To tell you frankly, even a first year student who is joining engineering, and if he is having a good idea to work with respect to power energy, he will be getting $10,000 for doing his undergraduate course, not a postgraduate. BE, if you are joining BE electrical engineering at Sairam Engineering College, you will be given with $10,000 if you have a good research proposal. Say example, now electrical vehicles are blooming. We do have solar grid, which is again blooming. If you have a good proposal to work in this two or three particular areas, you can complete your engineering without spending a single penny by using IEEE Power Energy Society's Outstanding Student Scholarship Award. And IEEE Power Energy Society India chapter is also giving 50,000 rupees for performing your higher education. Second, Microwave Theory Technique Society, it is giving $6,000 US dollars. Every year, $6,000 they are giving. Apart from this, for undergraduate, they are giving $1,500. And if you're going to present any paper in terms of national or international conference, they do give $1,000. So these are all some scholarships which are available, fundings which are available. But what is the key factor is how you are going to utilize it. Second thing, you should not hesitate to apply for this thing. Sir, $1,000, whether I will be eligible or not. Sir, I have done only a little contribution. I have conducted only 2 to 3 events. Is it possible for me to get that award? You need not worry about that. Even if you do 1 event or 2 event, try to apply for all this award. Only when you apply, you are satisfaction. What you have done, you will get satisfied. And while seeing the application, you can see, okay, these are all there, but I have missed out all these things. So what I do is next year, I will do all these things and then I'll come back and apply for this award. So when you plan like that, definitely first year, if you are not getting, second year, you will get those awards. So these are all regarding the awards and scholarships which are available. Apart from this, for your student branch level, we do have several awards to ensure a volunteer who is doing a good service to IEEE will always be recognized by IEEE. This is the main motto. And IEEE pays more to these members technically. To tell you frankly, it is just $27 that we are paying. But technically, every IEEE Spectrum magazine that is coming every month, IEEE Potential magazine, if you go through all these things, definitely you can have a very good skill set which will help you to do your final year project by your own. So this is regarding the scholarships and awards category which are available with respect to IEEE. I am stopping here. I will take another 5 to 10 minutes to address the queries by the students, because that is more important rather than I keep on talking. You ask me the questions and I will be free to address you. Thank you. Any queries that you want to ask, you can ask now. I will be happy to answer your queries, so that it will be very easy for you to get clarified.
Yes, clarification will be clarification. You can accept if only if you ask questions. Yes, one by one you can unmute yourself and you can ask your doubts.
Sir, good evening, sir. My name is Aditya Subramani, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Aditya.
Sir, what is the procedure to apply for all these awards?
First and foremost thing, you should be an IEEE member. Second thing, try to get notified who is the previous winner.
Okay, sir.
Check what is the category of award that you are going to apply. Go check who got the award previously. See what all the contribution done by them. Try to contact them through the social media. Ask them how you have prepared, what is the way that you have contributed to IEEE. You will get that things. You check the application, that will give you the answer. So if you are applying for this year, next year definitely you will get that award.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
This is Shabika Fatima, sir. I have a doubt, sir. Since we have, my team has won a paper in IEEE student paper contest as the third prize. Now we are actually publishing a paper. We need to build a project for that, but we have no clue of building a project since everything we written are theory, and we are just first year, so our knowledge is very, very limited. Can you suggest us some ideas or tips like how to build a project that involves IoT?
Okay, it's a very good question and the right time to ask. How many of you are using IEEE Collaborative platform? Have you ever heard about the term IEEE Collaborative? How many of you are using Facebook?
I have heard, sir.
Yeah, you are very good. Most of you are using Facebook. Similarly, we do have IEEE Collaborative, where you can contact resource persons who are already working in that particular area. There is a separate teams which are available. You can just type IoT. There you will be able to get the stalwarts of IoT. So what you can do is you can go check over there and see what is the contribution they have done to the society so far. You can directly contact them through that particular Collaboratech platform itself, and you can clarify your queries. This is the first thing that you can do. Second thing is try to use IEEE Explorer properly. Most of 99% of people becoming IEEE member, but they don't use IEEE Explorer at all. We do have a digital library where it is having lakhs of documents. You can go search what is the recent paper that have come in terms of IoT. So what is the last point that they have discussed? So this is what I have not completed, will be there in that paper. Then you can start working from that particular thing. So this is one thing that you can do. And the other thing is you can go for IEEE TV, where most of the technological based videos are available at IEEE TV, and IEEE conferences which are happening globally. All the recorded videos are available at IEEE TV, where you can use that particular thing also.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. And for the school students who are attending, we do have Assist 12 competition that is happening for school students and college students. Even for Sairam Engineering College students also, I am giving you an opportunity. There is a project contest which is going to happen now. It is a global level project contest. Try to use that opportunity and take part in those events.
Yes, sir.
Any other queries?
Regarding awards and scholarships.
Good evening, sir. This is Akshya from Sairam Computer Society chapter. So I think this might sound a bit lame, but do you have any idea when are the REM results getting revealed?
I'm not hearing you. Can you post it in chat box?
Okay, so am I audible now?
Yeah. It's clear now.
Okay, sir. So this is Akshya. I just completed my third year right now. So this might sound a bit lame, but do you have any idea about the REM results?
we are expecting it, but I'm not sure why it is getting delayed. Maybe due to this pandemic situation, it's getting late. We are also expecting it. We have again 4 people who have applied this year. We will wait and see.
Yeah, okay, sir. Thank you.
But to tell you frankly, we have every semester we are getting 1 REM scholar at least. For the past 3.5 years, we are getting it. Only thing is, initially we started, okay, we will not get anything. That's what our first intention was. This much $1,000, how we will get? Some colleges from America or something they will get. We were thinking about that award. But initially one fellow said, simply you apply, sir, we will see. First application we applied, first application we got that award. Then from then, no problem. Take a Xerox copy of that thing, follow it.
Just fill the details and apply it. Fill the details and apply it. The same thing I used to tell all the students. Just you try it. First thing is to win anything or to succeed any item. First we have to apply. We have to try the attempt. That's the first concept. That's how they have succeeded.
Yeah, very simple. We were applying REM scholarship for the past 3.5 years, and we know that there is a upsilon by epsilon also, but we never tried out applying. Then all of a sudden we thought, okay, simply we'll put an application. First time it got rejected, we didn't get anything. But second time we had Indumati getting it with REM.
Yes, sir. So thank you.
Both awards
same time she got. That was the first. Actually, by the bylaw, upsilon by epsilon and REM will not be given to a single student. But since she had applied it parallelly, they have given it at that as an exclusive case.
Okay. Lucky student. Any other questions, students? You ask some questions, then only you are getting ready for awards and scholarships. You should have in mind, sir, clearly explained how to do, what to do, how to get ready. Very good talk, sir, actually.
Only 5% of people are utilizing it. Remaining people, they pay the money, they sleep. That's it.
Sleeping, yes, they're not at all using the membership actually. The one thing is IEEE Collaborate Tech, I used to tell many times, you just go and log in and find out, search the things and facility. That is, you will be given many things inside your login only, IEEE Collaborate Tech only. But the thing is, they have to sit and
Do it.
search all those things. For that also we need to do some kind of training. I think that only we have to do, sir.
Very simple.
How
We
to
can
use
conduct one
IEEE
event.
effectively.
IEEE Collaborate Tech, we will take one quiz session. Whomsoever is having next year, they will get free membership. We will put a event, then they will at least try to see what is there.
Very nice idea, sir. So next month I will organize such kind of event. So that will be better for understanding of the IEEE membership.
So that at least once they go check what is there over there, then automatically that will be an habit. So
they used to do that. Yes, we will do it, sir. Okay, sir. Okay. Pooja?
Sir, how to become a part of Madras Student Association? I'm not getting Madras Student Association in the sense all the IEEE member belonging to in Tamil Nadu will be under IEEE Madras Section. If you want to become a member in Madras Student or Madras Section,
Volunteers.
You have
to volunteers.
Yeah, I think it's a question might be with
volunteering.
Now I'm attending this event. By attending this event, I can hear three names that was said by Brinda ma'am. One is Aditya, next Pooja. So while I'm hearing this name, I will be familiar about these two persons. When the next time, if I'm going to conduct some events with respect to IEEE TEMS or IEEE Young Professionals Madras chapter, I can keep in my mind there is two fellows in Sairam Engineering College who I can pull them in, since they have good.
Many students, sir. Many students actually.
I'm just
many
saying.
Students are involved. I have a team of students.
Yeah. So that is how you try to get yourself involved with the section people. Main thing, try to call the members who are there in section level. You try to conduct one event with one faculty of Madras Section. Definitely, they will come to know about you. Every year there is a call for volunteer for several categories. Now they have recently formed a SAC, Student Activity Committee. Under Students Activity Committee, there are several things like publicity, marketing, we have web design, content writing. For all these categories, they have called for volunteers and people have applied for that. For applying for that category, you should be a master in that particular case. Say example, if you're applying for web design, at least you should have developed a small website for your SB level, or you should have done at least good web page that you should have it. For content writing, they will ask you send 2 best content that you have written so far. For a poster, they will ask you to send us 2 best poster that you have designed. So by this way, when you apply for that, they will have a checking of those things. I can see that whenever Brinda ma'am is posting the poster at her WhatsApp status, I can see that it is very wonderful thing that you people are doing. The poster comes out very clear, neat. So that is the thing. If someone is, if I need a volunteer from to design a poster, I can directly contact Brinda ma'am. Your students are doing a good job. Please send me your poster design person who is doing. So this is how you can get connected.
Actually, sir, I will say one more thing. Actually, this time all the websites. Yesterday only we inaugurated the society's websites. So all the work is carried out by our student only. That the respective chair, vice chair, and webmasters only, they have completed the web pages. So if you conduct any web page contest, this time definitely our students will get the first prize. So I'm sure, damn sure.
Average
What, sir?
Hello, sir. Vanakkam.
Good morning, sir.
Good evening. How are you?
Evening.
Yeah. I'm watching your lecture. I am listening the lecture of you, my friend Arun.
Thank you, sir. To be proud that IEEE Power Energy Society is getting every year high performing student society chapter.
Thank you. All because of the guiding factors, the frontline warriors of you and Venkatesh Kumar. And Madam Brinda, Madam, all ஒரு team. It is a teamwork. Together we can. So professional members are there, student members are there. Based on that performance only, we are achieving. Again, you are guiding a very lot to our students to get more awards. So you express in a better way that to get more awards. Only thing is the student have to taste the benefit of IEEE. Only once they tasted that benefit of IEEE, only thing is we have the path. One end we are there to guide them, but that they are not at all selecting that particular path. So we are giving motivation, everything. Anyway,
here afterwards they will do it, sir.
Sir,
They have started.
To add to this, people try to understand another thing. Now the major factor is lying with your placement.
Yes.
Because when you develop to conduct all these things, your profile will be getting day by day increased. When your profile is getting increased, make sure that the student who is there in the 12th standard now or first year now, there is no going to be any direct interview. Company will never come to you. Send us your LinkedIn profile. We will choose the person. Automatically system is going to do all these things. Mark my words. So try to make sure that you volunteer more, put all the awards or certificates that you are getting in your LinkedIn. Develop your LinkedIn profile. Definitely you will get placed in good companies. This will develop your leadership quality. When you do conduct this sort of events, your leadership quality will get increased. So this is the main fact that you can do.
அந்த ஆம்கேட் ட்ரைனிங் வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு செமஸ்டருக்கு 2 தடவை இருக்கும். சோ 8 செமஸ்டர்.
Any other queries?
Okay, sir. Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. One minute, sir.
இது வந்து ஒரு செட் ஆஃப் கம்பெனிஸ்.
Pooja.
Thank you, sir, for the valuable and entertaining words. On behalf of Sairam IEEE Student Branch, I cordially invite you to receive the e-memento, sir. Please, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Pooja. Thank you for this award. Thank you. It looks nice.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
You are the pioneer in this kind of award. We follow your ideas only. Very good ideas. Also, we are following the same thing.
Definitely, ma'am. It's just a give and take policy. That's all. The only thing is we want our student community to move to the next level. That's it.
Yes, that's all. This is teamwork only, sir. We all work for students community. That's all. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your wonderful speech and ideas.
Thank you, Aditya. Thank you, Pooja. Thank you all. You are doing a great job.
Thank you, sir.
Very best of luck for your student branch. Expecting there will be at least 5 to 10 awards next year from your SB level.
Definitely, sir. Definitely.
Sure, sir. We'll meet your expectations, sir. Thank you.
Aditya,
All the
Pooja, all.
Anytime, please feel free to contact me. My number is with ma'am. Please do contact in any kind. If you want any help, definitely I'm there to do with respect to IEEE. Thank you, ma'am.
We disturb you frequently, sir.
It's my pleasure, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Adagmugan, sir. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Thank you. We will start.
Yeah.
After this, Aditya, what's the next one?
Ma'am, FIVETHON event, ma'am.
Yes.
Participants, kindly rename yourselves.
Yes.
Aditya, shall we take one photograph?
Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
If possible, those who are all possible, switch on the camera for a photo session. Just for 1 minute. Wow, very nice, very nice. Super. 5 pages. Super. Vijendran, take snaps.
Yes, ma'am. On to it, ma'am.
Yes. Superb. We have 5 pages. On all the pages you take.
Yes, ma'am. Done, ma'am. Taken, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Okay, you can start the session.
Sure, ma'am. The breakout room has been enabled. The students who have of the respective track to join the respective breakout rooms.
Good evening, ma'am. Madam,
Good evening.
is my voice audible, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm Nivedita from Madam Bakkum. Yesterday, I didn't join the class, ma'am. I didn't join the Zoom meeting, so I didn't know the track number, ma'am.
Okay, you stay in the main lobby. We will assign finally. Yeah. Aditya, you take care.
Okay.
That Nivedita and then Janani also joined, I think. Janani is there?
Yes, ma'am.
2 members joined today's session. Okay.
Okay,
We'll
ma'am.
take care, Nivedita. Wait.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Can I have everyone renamed Jerish, Harshdiran, Harina P, Hariharan M? Please do rename yourself. Oops. Also, please do rename yourself. Pavitra, please do rename yourself. Sneha L, please do rename yourself. Kajal?
Yeah, hi.
You can start with the,
okay,
you can start with the presentation.
Okay. So today is day 2, right? Good evening, everyone. First of all, so before getting into day 2 session, let's see yesterday's homework. Somebody asked me what is algorithm. Okay, again, algorithm is a set of instructions that are executed. Okay, it is just a step-by-step procedure. We need not write code for that. Okay, it's just a step-by-step procedure. Okay, now just a minute. I'm sharing my screen. Yeah, is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Okay, what's yesterday's question? Can anybody say what's yesterday's question? Algorithm? Hello? Hey, it's in the screen part. Please see and tell me, ma'am. Hello? Hello?
Unmute and you can interact with the members, students. can unmute.
At least say hi,
this should
hello.
be yes. This should be an interactive session. That's why we have divided into track rooms for interactive purpose only. Okay, I will leave the meeting.
Yeah, ma'am will
yourself.
Yes. Ma'am will not be there here.
Yes, I will leave very soon. I will leave. I will not be here. You people enjoy the programs, learn and enjoy. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hey, at least சிரிக்கீங்க இல்லன்னு சொல்லுங்கப்பா. தமிழ்ல கூட பேசுங்க, பரவாயில்ல, பிரச்சனையே இல்ல. Hello.
Should I call out names, or are you people going to unmute yourself, because the session should be interesting?
Hey, at least now everybody left now. At least you can unmute now and speak.
Yeah, it's only the students over here, so
Else, should I call out the name? Hemalata, Harshini. Hello, Varsha. Is Varsha there inside the meet?
yeah, she's there inside the meet.
Varsha. Hi, Varsha. This is Kajal. You can unmute and speak. Hey, even I am a student right here. Okay.
Okay, so
Okay, let
we'll
me
discuss
continue.
yesterday's homework. First, we'll discuss yesterday's homework and then we'll proceed. Okay, Kajal?
Yeah. Let's discuss yesterday's homework and then we will proceed. Algorithm 2, that's prints the first 10 natural numbers, right? So what I said is algorithms a step-by-step procedure to solve a program. So let's see what are the steps we are going to write in this. Yeah. Here it is. First, step 1. So here, step 1 should be start. I said yesterday, right? Step 1 should be start, and last final step should be stop. Okay. And then step 2. Step 2 is we have to give number. Number is equal to 1. Okay. Next, step 3. Step 3 is we have to iterate the number till we get 10, which means it should be less than 11, right? So first we have to read and print the number, and then step 4 is we have to increment that number, increment plus equal to 1, and then step 5 is we have to repeat that number the step until the condition becomes false. So what is the condition? We have to get number less than 11 or number less than or equal to 10, right? Okay, and then the final step is stop. Yeah, this is the algorithm that is written to print first 10 natural numbers. Okay, so yeah, I will paste this in chat box. If anyone need, you can take this. Yesterday you guys were very interactive. I don't know what happened today.
Krishant, can you please unmute yourself? Krishant.
Okay, let's continue.
Okay, we'll continue.
Yeah. Okay, then. So today is second day. Just a minute. Yeah, done. Today is second day. So second day is we are going to see about flow of control, string manipulation, and this manipulation. Okay. So these are the topics going to. What selection control statement? Okay, now what is selection control statement? Selection control statements are which used to select a part of a program to be executed based on the conditions. Okay, so if statement. If statements are control flow statements that help us to run a particular code, but only when a certain condition is met or satisfied. Simple if only has one condition to check. That is, it is used when you need to print out the result when one of the conditions is true or false. That's it. So this is the syntax here for if statement. And yesterday we studied about flowchart, right? So this diamond symbol is used to check condition. So here, since if statement is a conditional statement, we are checking a condition in this, and if it is true, it goes into the conditional block, else it comes out and prints the output. Okay, this is example. Okay, if you guys, at least anyone speak, I will code this output and show you, else I will move the slide and move. That's it. Yeah. Anyone, ma, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, my name is Sushia.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you, ma.
You're welcome.
Okay. Now we are going to Python. Online compiler. So this is main program. We don't want this. Get it. And let's number equal to, let's get the value int of input. Guys, is my session boring? No. Okay, then you can answer me, right? I feel that I am alone in this class and I am shouting without any reply. If you guys reply, it will be very helpful for me. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. தமிழ்ல பேசணும்னால சொல்லுங்க, நான் திருப்பியும் தமிழ் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்றேன். Good. So this is, I am checking whether the number is even or not. Whether the number is even. Okay, what happened if I run this code? Can anybody say?
It will ask enter a number. So we should enter a number in that, and in the if statement will take place. If it is divided by 2, it is even, and if it is not, then nothing will be printed.
Very good. Super. Okay, now let's run this code. Actually, you are correct.
Error will come.
Yeah. Who's that?
Because one tab should be there.
Yeah.
There's no semicolon after if statement.
What? No. I didn't get it. What's the error?
There's no semicolon in the if statement.
Exactly. Superb. So we have to place semicolon after if, right? So this is the syntax you have to keep in mind. Good. Okay, now let's run this code. If I run this code now, will it run?
No indentation.
Yeah, superb.
Error, you need indentation. One tab. Perfect.
Yeah, we have to give indentation space.
Space.
Good. Okay, now I need to enter a number. Can anyone please tell me a number?
2.
2. Okay, 2 is an even number. Everyone knows, right? So it prints even. If we enter odd number, any odd number?
5.
3.
Okay, 3 or 5?
3.
3. Okay, fine. Enter. It gives nothing. So now let's see else statement. So next is else statement. If else statement. So if else statement is used to execute both the true part and the false part of the given condition. If the condition is true, then if block is executed, and if the condition is false, then the else block will be executed. Like it is used when you want to print out the statement. When your one condition fails to meet the requirement, then then automatically it goes to second, which means that else part. That's it. Okay, so this is the syntax for else part. And again, we are using this symbol. And can anybody say why this rectangle symbol is used? What is the name of this rectangle symbol? Anyone? Yesterday we studied in flowcharts, right? Hello?
Conditions.
No, conditions, this rhombus symbol, that is diamond symbols, are used for conditions, right? We are checking the expression condition here. And when we enter into the block, what we will be checking? Yeah, your voice is breaking. Hello? Hello? Yeah, try once again speaking. Process, right? Yeah, you are correct.
Is it like an operation?
Yeah, exactly. It is used to perform operations. Correct. Okay. Now again, let's run this code. Okay, each and every code will be shared to you guys. Okay. So let me open another page here, and I will run a code here. Say, okay, what code can we run now? I'll run a code to, if a person is above 18, yeah, he is eligible to vote, right? So let us run and see that code for us. Let's take it as age. We can get age as input. We can enter the age here. Super. And then we have to check the condition. If
Hello?
Age, yeah, you can say. Hello? Okay. If age greater than or equal to 18 or greater than 19, whatever, we can write. Okay. So semicolon should be added, and we have to give indentation. Okay. Print, you are eligible to vote. Okay. You are eligible to vote. Okay, if I stop this program here, what happens? Without using else part, if I stop this program here, what happens?
If the input is lesser than 18, you are eligible to vote would be, it would be in the output, or else it would give nothing.
Yeah, it gives nothing. When if the condition becomes false, then it gives nothing, right? Good. Okay, super. Now let's write else block. Else print you are not eligible to vote, right? So now what happens?
If the condition is true, the print statement you are eligible to vote will be printed. And if the condition is false, you are not eligible to vote will be printed.
Exactly. Super. So I'm stopping here, and I have to enter age. Can anyone say a number?
55.
55. Okay. 55. Enter. Yeah, you are eligible to vote. Everybody knows that, right? So this is a simple program, simple example. And let's go to next. Hey guys, if you don't understand, or if you want to say something, you can unmute and say. Okay. நான் திருப்பியே சொல்றேன், தமிழா இருந்தாலும் பரவாயில்ல, இங்கிலீஷா இருந்தாலும் பரவாயில்ல. Okay, now elif statement. So So if else statement is used to conditionally execute a statement or a block of statements. Conditions can be true or false. Execute once when the condition is true, otherwise execute the else block. That is, it is used when you have third possibility as the outcome. Okay, simple. So simply we can say that if you want to use third possibility as the outcome, we have to use ellipse statement. Okay, and again here we will be having two if conditions. So we are using two condition symbols, which is diamond symbol. Okay, and yeah, again we can test this code, and this is the syntax for ellipse statement. Okay. Is anybody want to try this code out? Even you can screen share and try. I will stop sharing my screen. Is anybody willing to share your screen and try? Whatever may be the code, that's your wish. Just example code. Okay, let's go. So what code can I run? Yeah, I'll just take a simple code. Int of input, enter the number, and I'll take if num is equal to 0. What does is equal to mean and is equal to mean? What is the difference between both?
Is equal to will check if the number is equal to 0. Is equal to will just assign the variable to that particular number.
Superb. So is equal to is a
checking.
Yeah,
which will compare on both.
Compare. Yeah, exactly. Comparison. I need that word. Okay, is equal to is a comparison operator, while is equal to is a normal operator. Okay, let's go. Is equal to 0 and enter. The value as 0. Let's give this and enter again. elif if number is greater than 0, we can print the number is a positive number. Positive. Else we can print the number is a negative. Okay, if I run this code, what happens?
Error.
Again error. What's the error?
First error is that you have to put a colon symbol after if and else.
Okay, wait. I'll put a colon symbol. Next.
And then you have to get the indentation of the print statement.
Okay, I got the indentation.
And then the elif also.
Even in the elif, we have to do the same, right?
Colon.
Yeah, super. Okay, now is my code correct? Can I run this?
Not yet.
Then?
Because the print statement of the else is not aligning with the indentation. I would say.
What happened? Okay, I have to give another indentation.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, one indentation is enough. It doesn't mean we have to give more. It just should have a space. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, super. Okay, let me run this code now. And enter a number. Yeah, give me a number now.
-7.
-7. Super. So it prints a number is a negative number. Okay. Then shall we go for next? Is everyone understood till now?
Yes.
Yeah, super. Thank you. Okay, let's move on to next one. Now, nested if statement. Nested if statements are an if statement inside another if statement. That is, it is used to place if or else code inside another if or else code block. Simply, we may have a situation when you want to check for another condition after a condition resolves to the true, right? So in such a condition, you can use nested if condition. Okay, so here is the flow diagram, and here this round symbol. What does this round symbol indicates? Yeah, connector, exactly. So it connects all the flow diagrams. Superb. So this is the syntax for nested if statement. And yeah, let's see example for this. We can even run this code. Come on. Let me open another page and I'll go here. I will rename it as nested if. And what is this? This is else if, right? If else. If else statement. Okay, super. Okay, now here, what code we can write? We can write checking greatest among 3 numbers. Okay, a is equal to int of input of enter a, and then b is equal to int of input of enter b. Then c is equal to gain int of input of enter c. Any variable we can use. Okay. Okay, what is this int represents? Int is a
Integer.
integer. Int is a integer data type. Okay. So now if a is greater than b, so inside this we will check if a is greater than c. Print a is greater. So here, what happens here is, first it checks for this condition. If this condition is true, then again it checks for another if condition. If both the conditions are true, the inner part will be executed, else it will come out. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, super. Okay, and then we will write else code. Else print c is greater, whatever. Super. Else if b is greater than c, print b is greater. Else print c is greater. Okay, done. Now I have a question. Why we are writing this else statement outside this else statement? Why we can write here, right? Why we are not giving
We're
indentation?
writing it because it would come out of the if loop, the previous if loop, and then it would be like a new statement or something.
Okay, good. So this if statement contains two if and else loop. So this if statement contains inner two if and else loop and outer another if loop. See, else loop. And this else statement contain another if and else loop, which is inner in it. Correct? So that's why we are writing. If we write this one inside this, then this entire part will not be executed. Okay. So you have to be very careful with your indentation. So because Python is a case sensitive, we have to be very careful with what are the built-in functions we are using in it. We have to be very careful with what are the indentations we are using in it, everything. Okay. So I am going to run this code now. Now, any integer values, please? 7. 7. Super. And then B. 4. 4. And then C. 7. 7 again, then it becomes 8. Equal, right? Okay, super. 8. So here in this C is greater. So C is greater is printed. Okay. You all understood this code, right? Can we proceed?
Yes.
Yeah, super. So, super. Thank you. So these are the selection control statements. What are the selection control statements? If statement, if else statement, if elif statement, and nested if statement. These 4 statements are selection control statements. Next, let's go to. So this what we ran there. Okay. This is iterative control statements. Next. So what is the meaning for iterative? Can anybody say what is iterative? A simple one word. We can say iterative in simple one word. Can anybody try? Okay. At least no idea in the chat.
Repeat.
Yeah, exactly. Who's that? May I know your name? Hello.
Same like my sister.
Super, Hema. Okay, good. Iterative means repetition. So it is the repetition statement in a program which executes again and again till the condition becomes true. Okay. So here in this, let's see about while loop. So just be careful. These while loops and for loops are very important for just for a simple code or for complex code, we have to use these loops. So if you understand it very clearly now, you can use anywhere you want. Okay. So while loop is used to execute a block of statements repeatedly until a given condition is satisfied. And when the condition becomes false, the line immediately after the loop in the program is executed. While loop falls under the category of indefinite iteration. That is, it executes a target statement. Okay, as long as the given condition is true. Okay, so yeah. So this is the syntax for while loop, and again, for what are the condition statements, we are going to use this diamond symbol, that is a rhombus symbol or the diamond symbol. If the condition is true, then it comes to the inner body of the loop. If the condition becomes false, then it goes out of the loop. Okay. Okay, now let's run this code again. Let me give another tab. And this is for while, right? So while example. Super. Okay. Just I am trying to print numbers from 1 to n. Okay. N is equal to int of input of enter the number. I is equal to 1. Oh no, sorry. I is equal to 1. Okay. Now while of I less than or equal to n. If I is less than or equal to n, then it goes inside the. We are going to print the numbers. print I, comma, end equal to, yeah. Do anybody have an idea why this end statement is used here? Yeah, yes or no, at least yes or no. Guys?
Numeric value.
No, I am asking why this end statement is used. END is a built-in statement. Why this built-in statement is used here? Okay, let me say. No problem. So first, let me run this code without this end statement. What happens? Let's see. Okay, and we have to iterate it, right? Only then we'll be getting up to 10. Okay, now I'm running this code. We are going to enter a number. Just say me a number, either in single digit or less than 15.
2.
2. 2. Okay. Okay. What happens now? So we are getting the output one by one down, but we want the output side by side, that is next to next. What we have to do now? Only for that end statement is used. So if we use end statement here, what happens? If we give end equal to colon, now let's try running this code. Yeah, now a number please.
30.
13. Good. Okay, now let's see. See here, we are getting one next to next numbers. So end statement is used to print numbers next to next. If we don't give space here in this, what happens? A number again.
23.
23. Good. See, without space, all the numbers are printing without space. But we need space, right? See, is it looking good? No, right? We can't understand anything. So for that, if we use space here and run the same code 23, see, everything is clear and you can read the numbers easy. Good. Super. Okay. Now, if you have any queries in while statement, while loop. Guys, no, right? Can we move? Yeah, super. Next is for loop. Hello? Does anybody want to say anything? Okay. Next is for loop. For loop is, yeah.
Kajal, 1 minute. Someone has raised their hand. Aishu?
Hello?
Aishu? Aishu, you have any doubts? Proceed. You proceed.
Yeah, okay then.
Yeah.
So next is for loop. For loop is used to repeat a task until a particular condition is true. The for loop is usually known as determinate or definite loop because the programmer knows exactly how many times the loop will repeat. It is used to iterate over a sequence of objects. Okay, now for loop. For loop is used when you have a block of code and when you want to repeat a fixed number, the same block of code in fixed number of times, then this for loop is used. Okay, and you have to keep in mind that for loop is a definite loop and while loop is indefinite. Okay. Okay. Next is same syntax for loop is here, and this is also used to check conditions. So we are using diamond symbol, and if the condition is, so this checks for last item. So if the condition is false, it comes inside, and if the condition is true, it exits the loop. Which means, yeah, after seeing range, we will see an example. So range is a built-in function in Python that is used to iterate over a sequence of numbers. The syntax for the range is range of start, comma, stop, and step. Okay. Start, stop, step. Okay. So this is the syntax for range. So if you rewrite this, then you won't get a correct output for it. Okay. Now let's try running this code. Only then you can understand. So yeah, I'll open another one. I'll go with for loop. Good. Okay. Now n is equal to int of input enter the number and now for I in range of 0, 0, n, 2. Print I, print I. Okay, now what happened if I run this code? Hello, is anybody there? At
It
least
asks to enter the number.
okay, first is to ask enter the number. Now let's give a number. Yeah, please give me a number. 12.
5.
12 or 5. Okay, I will go with 12. 12, enter. And see here. Again, it's printing one by one. So let's try it's printing next to next. Okay. So for that, what we have to use is end equal to quotes inside space. What happens if we don't use space here inside this quotes? Just now I thought, ma.
There would be no space.
It will be together. There will be no gap.
Yeah, super. Very good. Okay, now I'll try running this code. Enter the number. Again, a number. 25. Good. Okay, enter. Now I'm getting. So here you can see like it's leaving a number and printing the next one. If it is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So why it is happening here? So if I want all the numbers sequentially from 0 to 25, what should I do? Do anybody know?
Can you repeat
For
your
2 we need
Yeah. Please come again.
for 2 we need to use 1.
Yeah, in this place too, we need to use 1. What does this 2 and 1 mean?
2 and 1 means the step value for it's
Super.
like increasing.
Very good. So 2 and 1 is the step value. What happens now? So now again, if we run this code, it asks for a number and a number please. Guys, even you can keep unmute all the time. 16. Okay, thank you. Okay, see now all the numbers are printing from 0 to 15 sequential. Okay, so what happens if I didn't give 0 here? Any idea?
It will come 1, 2.
It would anyway start from 0 because I guess so it's by default.
Super. So starts first in a range we have a syntax, right? Start, stop, and step value. So start step value either we give or not, it takes default as 0. Okay. So if you want to give something other than 0, we have to give that number. If you want to start with 2 or if you want to start with 1, we have to give that number. Else automatically defaultly it will take to 0. Okay. Now the same code we will run. A number, gain 20. Okay. If I run this, what happened?
It will not display anything.
Why?
So you have not given the start.
Yeah. So where initially we have to give start number at least 1 or 0. So if you didn't give any start number, it will take defaultly as 0, and this will give like only the empty elements present in the set. Okay. So we have to give 0. Or else if you want to start with 1 or 2, you have to give 1 or 2. Also I will start with 1. And a number 20, same number I'll give, and it prints from 1 to 19. Okay. Now is it clear? Do you have any doubts in for loop, or can we move? Hello, can we move?
Yes, we can move.
Yes. Yeah. Super. Thank you. So next is sequential control statements. So what is sequential control statements? In this execution process, this execution process will happen in sequence manner. Okay. In these sequential control statements, whatever the execution process you are going under it, it will go in a sequential sequence manner. Okay. So break statement. So break statement terminates the loop statements and transfers execution to the statement immediately following the loop. That is, it is used to bring the control out of the loop when some external condition is triggered, we can say. So yeah. So again, we are using even break statement is a conditional statement. So we are using conditional symbol here, and we are going with syntax. Here is a syntax for break. And yeah, let's run this example and see. Okay. This is for break, right? Okay. Now I is equal to 1 and while I is less than or equal to 10. Print I, and if I'll give I is equal to 5. Break. I plus is equal to 1. I'm incrementing this. I plus is equal to 1. And I will give print of something like, what can we say? Hello. Hello or whatever. Okay, a text. So what happens if I run this code? Guys,
We have not given semicolon there.
where?
If I equal to 5.
So here I have to give semicolon. Again, after break, I have to give an indentation. Again, within this break, this should come. Okay. If within this break statement, if I iterate this, what happens? Can we run this code and see? See? So 1 is printed infinite times. Infinitely 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, whatever will be printing. So, see, since this increment, exactly. Yeah, I'll stop this now. Since this incrementation is done within inside if statement, this is not working under while. So we have to give outside if. If you give outside if, this will be inside while statement, but outside if statement. So what will be the output now? The output is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and hello. If I want to get input from them, what will be? Int of input of enter a number. I'm giving this and I am running this code. This will ask for a number. Yeah, a number. A number. Fast. A number. Guys, a number, guys.
8.
8. Super. Enter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, 8, 9, and 10. See. So here, we have to print less than or equal to 10. So I is 8. So 8 till less than or equal to 10, where we are printing it. 8, 9, and 10. See. And what happens if I not give equal to here? I am taking the same 8 and it will print 8 and 9. Only if you give equal to symbol along with 10, it will print, else it will print 8. Okay. Guys, are you clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Super. Now next, let's move to continue. Continuous statement. Continuous statement causes the loop to execute the remainder of its body and immediately retest its condition to reiterate. So here, simple condition statement, it returns the control to the beginning of the loop. So what this break statement do? This break statement brings the control out of the loop, but this condition statement brings this continuous statement brings this control beginning to the loop. Okay. Now here, let's run this code. Yeah, this is for continue, right? So again, let's take the same example. I is equal to 1, or I'll give a number. Int of input of, I'm getting a number from him. Enter the number. Okay. Now I'm giving same while of I less than or equal to 10. And I'm giving semicolon, colon here, and I am printing the number print of I. And again in if statement, I'm giving I is equal to 5. Now guys, I have a doubt. After this continues, I will give continue here, and same, I will increment this one. I is equal to 1, and I'll print what else? Goodbye. I am printing goodbye. Okay. So here number. So what happens if I give 5 here? If I give 5 here, see, continuously 5, 5, 5 will be printing. Okay. So if I give some other number other than 5, I am giving 6. See, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and goodbye is printing. Why is 5 printing infinite times?
Is it because we gave I equal to 5?
And within that, we are giving continuous statement. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Super. So I forgot to ask you this in break statement. Now in this break statement, if I give 5, what happens? If I give 5 here, what happens? See, only 5 will be printed. Okay. But if I give some other number other than 5, so the number along with other numbers will be printed. Okay. So now again, let's come to the continuous statement. So in this, if I give this print inside if statement, what happens? See, it's just a programming, right? So whatever.
It throws an error.
Why? Okay, just let me try. Why it's throwing an error? It's not throwing any error. What happens here? Stop. Okay. What happens here is since we gave here 5, continuous statement is printing automatic like infinite times. If you stop here and if I give some other number, again I will run the code and I will give 4. If I give, what's wrong with my code? I think some error with my code here. Wait. Yeah, this print, hello. This print goodbye is not considering. So if we give.
Kajal. Sorry to interrupt. The reason it's not going is because you're incrementing the value of I to 5 from 4, right?
Yeah.
So what happens when I is equal to 5?
Exactly. Sorry. Actually, I forgot that logic. Okay, super. Thank you, Aditya. Okay. Now let's continue. So here what happens is we are incrementing the value from I to 5, right? So if we run this, it will give 5 continuously. Suppose if we run some other number 6, then it will give along with goodbye. And if I give indentation inside this and if I run this code, this will give, right? Each and every time goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. You can see here, right? Yeah. Is any doubt in this? Can we move? Guys? Anybody? Please. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Next is pass statement. Pass statement in Python is used when a statement is required. The statement requires a syntactical, but you do not want any command or code to execute. That is, it works like when the condition is true, it goes in the pass. It goes in the pass and executes the code of pass block. After that, it continues. Okay. So here is the syntax for pass, and this is an example. For everything, we are using the same example. So just I'll run this example once. I is equal to same, I will take it as 1, and while of I less than or equal to 10, print of I. If I is equal to some other number, let's take 6. 6 pass and enter. I plus equal to 1. And again we are printing goodbye. Okay. And now if I run this code, see, I'm getting all the numbers from 1 to 10 and then goodbye. And if you want to get number, we can use instead of 1, we can give get the number from the user. So input of enter a number. Okay. Now if I run, it will ask for a number and we can give anything like, yeah, let's give 6. So after 6, what it happens, it gets, if it gets a pass, and then the other code will be executed. Okay. Okay. Do you have any doubt in this sequential control statements? Is it clear? Now, after the session, I'll be
Yes.
asking questions. So, is it clear now or not? Yes. Okay. So, after this, Sudarshan will continue. Thank you. I'll stop my screen sharing. Aditya? Sudarshan?
Sudarshan.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
So let's screen share. So okay, guys. Yesterday we learned about data types in Python, right? That means data types. One of the data type is strings. We learned about yesterday. It's a data type. So today we are going to see about string manipulation. So let's see about 1 second, guys. So yes, yesterday we saw about strings as a data type. So here string is Python string is sequence of characters we saw yesterday. It is data type. Strings are immutable. That means if we once defined a string, the values defined within them cannot be changed. So when it's come to string manipulation, the very word manipulation is the term means to have control on something. So here we get to control the strings which are defined. So string manipulation is nothing but refers to a process of handling and analyzing the strings that we are defining. So it involves an operation concerned with modification of our strings to use change its data. We are using string manipulations to concern a modification of the string and to change data within string manipulation. So it offers a series of inbuilt functions to manipulate the concept of string contents of string. So Python's offers a series of inbuilt functions to modify it. So one of them are indexing. So indexing means indexing allows you to access individual characters in a string directly by using numerical value. So for example, if a string, I'm defining a string as hello, the string has 5 characters, right? So the first letter of the index of the first letter will be 0, since it is given here as string indexing is 0 based. So a string index start from 0 and so on, it increased by 1 and all. So the first character in the string as index 0, the next is 1 and so on. So we are naming the index will be named from 0 as string is a 0 based data type. So when we naming a string with indexing, it start from 0 and increase by 1 and so and go on then. So when it comes to transferring a string, transversing a string means accessing all the elements in a string one after other by using the subscript. So here we can access each and every element that are defining within the string using string manipulation. A string can be transferred using for or while loop. So we have learned for or while loop in the previous case. So let's see an example for that. So here we are giving message equal to hello. So a string name hello is being given the first with an exclamation mark. So first index I'm giving equal to 0. So as we saw, it string is a zero based index. So the default index is 0. For I in message, for loop is applied. When I'm printing the message with index equal to I, then index equal to index plus 1. So I want that index to increase by 1 and so move on. So the next, so each and every value inside the string can be accessed. So when I'm printing message index equal to I, so I get message first index 0, that is the first element inside the string is 0, E equal to 1, and L is 2, and L is 3, and 0 is 4, and finally exclamation is 5. So when I print the output message. The 0 index of the string is H, and the message, the first index, that is index 1 0, and next one is E, and message 2 is L, and message 3 is L, and finally O, and finally message 5 equal to exclamation. So this is transversing a string. So when it comes to concatenation, the concatenation, the word concatenation means to join together. In Python, it allows you to concatenate two strings by arithmetic operation plus operator. So yesterday we saw the plus symbol is used to add two strings, right? The same way we can use string 1 hello and string 2 word. So when I'm giving string 3 as string 1 plus string 2, when I'm printing the concatenated string is string 3, the concatenate is hello world. So we can try this out. For example, I'm giving string 1 equal to, can anyone say any word, some random word, please? Hello? Guys?
Hello.
Hello,
Captain.
yes. So
You can write hello.
Hello. Then string 2 equals to some other random word, please. Guys?
Python.
Captain. So okay, the first word is India. So okay, India. So when I give string 3 equals to, I'm giving string 1 plus string 2. So when I'm printing this with an input, that is the the concatenated string that which we are adding is the concatenated string is S3, that what we are getting. So when I run this, so the concatenated string is hello India. So we gave string 1 as hello and string 2 as India. So when we concatenate, that is join together the string first string and second string using the string 3, so the concatenated string is hello India. So by this method, so by this we can add two strings together. So when we move on, as we move on to append, append is not any different from concatenation. So if concatenation joins two strings together, append function joins if already a string one hello is already defined, and I want to add another string to the very last of the string 1, so then I can use append function. So yes, append means to add something. Append means to add something at the end. In Python you can add one string at the another string using plus equal to operator. So concatenation, what we saw we can join two strings together, right? String 1 and string 2. But in appending function, we can join two strings. We can join second string at the very end of the first string. We can see in example, string hello given and name equal to input of enter your name, that is input given. So when string equal to string plus name, here the string and name are concatenated, then string equal to string plus welcome to Python programming. Yes, and the resulting output will be the input enter your name will be given, and the input a random name, that is Ram. So when here already string is declared as it hello. So when string plus name, that is given is Ram, so hello Ram, plus we are appended the string plus welcome to Python programming. So the output will be first the input were given, that is a random name Ram, then the string that we already defined hello, then the name we gave Ram, and again the appended value, that appended string welcome to Python programming. This is called appending. So Concatenation means adding two strings, joining them, but appending means adding the second string to the utmost very end of the first string. So then we move on to multiplying strings. When you multiply a string by integer, Python returns a new string. That means, for example, the new string is original string repeated X number of times. That we can run this, for example. For example, I'm giving string equal to any random word, please. Any word you like. Sorry, come again. Welcome. Yes. So I'm giving welcome, and then I'm printing the string that we are defined string. As I said in previous class, string multiplication symbol is asterisk, right? So we can multiply using this arithmetic operator. So I'm giving 4 times. So when I run this program, before I save this, so when I run this program, I gave a random string a name as welcome, and then I printed to multiply by itself to 4 times. So we can see the output as welcome, welcome, and welcome, welcome. This is called multiplying strings. So it is one of the manipulative method, and then we can move to wait a second, guys. So as we can next move on to strings are immutable. So we saw several times that strings cannot be modified or changed once they are defined, once they are declared. So Python strings are immutable, which means that they are once created, they cannot be changed. Whenever we try to modify an existing string variable, a new string is created. So here we can see they are given a string that is high, and when I'm indexing the string 0, here I said that it is zero based string is zero based index. So here h is 0, the value of the index value of h is 0, right? So when I'm giving string index 0 is f, it throws an error because we cannot modify, we cannot change once it's declared. So here they are trying to change h as f, so they can change it, they can change the 0 index to h, 0 index of h to f, so it throws an error. So then we move on to string formatting operator. So string formatting operator is one of the exciting features of Python, that the formatting operator takes a format string to the left that has that is given that formatting d, formatting s, etc. The format operators allows user to construct strings replacing parts of the strings with the data stored in the variable. So here you can see the syntax, that is format operator with values that are stored. So here some of the symbols and the purpose of formatting operator. So the format symbol, format C is for characters, and format D and format I is for signed decimal integers. That is, signed means that either it is positive or negative signed. Then formatting S is for strings, that formatting strings, and format U is for unsigned decimal integers. So unsigned means that basically negative decimal integers. So formatted O is for octal integers. Octal means that are base 8, and format X and capital X for hexadecimal integers. Hexadecimal means that is the base of 16. So octal means hexadecimal 16. So finally, formatter F is for floating point numbers that contains the decimal point. So we move on to built-in string method. So in the starting, they said that Python offers many built-in methods, right, to manipulate a string. So here are some of them. There are the function, the descriptions, and their examples. So first of all, capitalize of function. In this function, this is used to capitalize first letter of the string. So we can see the example. So these examples are very easy and understandable. I am not going to run this, so it's understandable by either looking of it. So this is used to capitalize first letter of the string. So here we can see the declaring a string hello. In this example, the h is small of h. So when I'm printing string of capitalize of, when I'm using this certain capitalize function, the output, the resulting output will be of capital H. So this certain function is used to capitalize the first letter, that is zero valued index of the string, into a capital one. So we can move to next, that is center with or fill character returns a string. Descriptive, it is returns a string with an original string center to a total of width columns and fill with characters in column. So we can see that they are mentioned that width and fill char, right? So it is centered. So we can see the example string equal to hello. So when I'm printing string center, that is they are giving a certain 10 and the string particular string as asterisk. So here the declared string is in the center and is filled with the given string given asterisk symbol. So there are totally 10 characters. If we count them, that is declared as 10. So when we move on index, that is string beginning and end. It is same as find, but raises an exception if string is not found. We can see that the text equal to she's my best friend. That declared a sentence of string, that is she's my best friend. When we print the certain text as text dot index mine 0, that is the index declaring the length text, there is no substring because there is no beginning and end. So the Python is throwing an error for this. So we move to or find, that is string beginning end, same as find, but start searching from the end. So here we can see the declaring string, is this your bag? When I'm printing the same string dot or find is the same as is. Here the starting letter is, so 0 length string, that totally 5, the output is 5. So the same as is alphanumeric. So this function is quite exciting, guys. So return true if the string has alphabet or number. So this example, you can see the text equal to James Bond 007, right? In this certain example, there are alphabets and as well as numerics, right? So when I'm printing text dot is alphanumeric, it is true because returns true if the string has alphabets or a number. In this case, there are both. So certainly the output is true, but in this case is alpha function returns true if and only if the string contains only alphabets alone. So the same example has been used here. So we can see text equal to James Bond 007, right? So when I'm printing text dot is alpha, it is false. Can anyone say why it is false? Hello guys, anyone? Hello?
You proceed.
Okay. So the next function is digit of function. So returns true. Similar to is alpha, when as is alpha returns true if only the string contains only alphabets. Just like that, is digit returns only true if the string contains only numeric. So returns true if the string has digits alone. So in this example, we can see text equal to 007. When I'm printing the text as is digit, it returns true. Therefore, the string contains only numerics. It is so the function is satisfied and the output is resulting as true. When we move on to next, that is lower. It is so this function is lower. We can see in the name itself that is lowercase, we can understand. So returns true if all the characters in the string are lowercase. Since Python is a case sensitive language, there are it considered uppercase letters and lowercase letters. So in this example, we can see text James Bond 007. So in this case, we can see in this name the two letters are capitalized. That is, it's a name, obviously it should be capitalized. So when I'm printing text dot is lower, it is false because there are two, it's a capital J and a capital B in the given string. So the is lower function is not satisfied and the given output is false. So when we move to the next, it is upper of function. Just like lowercase, it's when just lowercase, it returns true. It returns true if only the string contains uppercase letters, full and full of uppercase letters. So returns true if all the characters in the string are uppercase. So when we look at the example, text equal to hello. So in this certain example, we can see each and every elements, every values that are, every alphabets that are in capital. So certainly the given string satisfies the is upper of function, and when I'm printing text of is upper of function, it is satisfied and the resulting output is true. So as well as I'm printing length of a string, returns the length of a string. So we can see that we are declaring a string of containing hello. So when I'm printing the length, there are totally 5 alphabets, right? So it start like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, HELLO. So the length is found out, and the resulting output will be 5. So it is the length of the string. So as you move on to a space, returns true if the string contains white space. That means in this example, we can see text equal to hello world, and there's they declared a space between them, right? So just like print, when I'm printing that about text dot a space, it returns true because there's a white space between the two strings that are declared. So I'm seeing a strip of function returns all leading white space in a string from the left. Though in the example, we can see string equal to hello. So, but here, if you look carefully, they leave a space in the left side, the leftmost part of the string. So when I declare this print of a strip function, the space is cleared and the resulting out will be hello. So the same as R strip is L strip and R strip. So removes all the trailing white space in the string from the right. So in this case, we saw the white space are cleared from the left side, and in the R strip, we can see the white space are being cleared from the right side. That is string equal to hello. And when I print a string of R strip, and the resulting out will be hello. So the decline just a strip of removes all the leading. So here we saw left side leading white spaces and trailing white spaces. But in this function, certainly in this function, they remove all the leading and trailing white space in a string. So if I'm going to declare a string as hello, I'm printing the string dot strip, and the signal will be the same as hello. So in this function, max string, so returns the highest alphabetical character from the string str. So in this example, we are declaring string equal to hello friends. So in the given alphabets, which is the highest form, that is Z. So it is a utmost last alphabet, right? So it is the maximum alphabetical character. So when I'm printing max string, only the Z is projected, and the resulting output will be the only maximum character of Z. So we move on to next one, min string. So we saw the max string. That max string means that the output will be resulting the maximum alphabetical ordered alphabet. So just like max string, it's quite the opposite, the min string. So returns the lowest alphabetical character from the string str. So here they are declaring string equal to hello friends, the same example, but here I'm using the min function though. So I'm printing the above statement as min str, and the resulting out will be, so here we can see that is D is the lowest, that is the starting minimum. So it is the minimum alphabetical alphabet that is declared here. So the resulting out will be D. So when it comes to swap case of function, toggles the case of every character. So we can see, so Python is a case sensitive. It considers lower and uppercase. In this function, it swaps the cases. So lowercase to uppercases and uppercases to lower cases. It toggles the case of each and every character. So in this example, we can see string the world is beautiful. So here they are declared T in the there as capital, and W and I and B of capital. So when I'm printing the same string as string dot swap case of function, the resulting out will be, that is, the uppercase letters are turned into lower cases and lowercase letters are turned into upper cases. That means that is the T, W, I, and B are turned into lower cases, and the remaining letters are to upper cases. So in this function, the replace function. So replace means we are replacing a certain alphabets from their old form to a given new form that we are giving. So replaces all or maximum occurrences of old in a string with new. That is, we are replacing the old strings, the old elements within a string to a new elements that we are declaring. So in this example, we can see string equal to hello, hello, hello. That is same string as we multiplied but to 3 times. So when I'm printing the string as string dot replace, when I'm replacing HE, the first 2 letters, to FO. So when I print this function, the resulting out will be that HE, the 3 set of HEs has been replaced with FO, that is FOLLO, FOLLO, FOLLO. That is, the HEs are replaced with FOs. So finally, we can see the split delim. So returns a list of substrings separated by a specified delimiter if no delimiter with which is the function is invoked. So in this example, we can see string that is declared A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. So when I'm using the split function, that's splitted and separated by commas with each of the certain individual codes that are declared. So A, B, C with a single quote, and separated by comma, and D, E, F that is splitted with single quotes and splitted from other characters separated by comma. and GHI and JKL are certainly separated with comma with a certain single quotes. So finally, we come to slice operation. Slicing means nothing but if a string has been declared with certain amount of characters, we are slicing. That means we are cutting and taking a certain part individually from the declared string. So here you can see a substring of a string is known as slice. That means there is a whole string, there is a whole new declared string. From that full string, we are taking a small piece of string, we slicing that from the original string and taking the sliced part as substring. So we can say a substring as a string, substring of a string is known as slice. The string operation is used to refer as subparts of sequence and string. So you can take a subset of a string from original string by using slice operator. So using this slice operator, we can slice a certain amount of characters from the string and turn it was substring. It calls slice operator. So before slicing, let us understand about index of strings. We all saw about index, right? That means, so here the syntax for slice, that means it is the name of the string, and within the string operator, is declared as start to end. That means from which index I should start and from which index it should end. So the next example you can see. So for example, we take Python as a string. So here it contains of 6 elements, right? So as we saw, a string is 0 based. So it starts from P as 0 and Y as 1, T as 2, H as 3, O as 4, and N as 5. So another way of indexing a string is from the end. So we saw till now we saw indexing from the start. That means the first value takes an index place of 0. And from this part, we are going to learn about another way of indexing, that is index from the end. So from this method, we are learning that within a string, the index start from the utmost last part of the last alphabet of the string, that start from -1 and 2, and that increase sign with a minus sign. So from the start, we are seeing that 0, 1, 2, that are starting from 0 and increasing so on. From the end method, we can see that it start from -1 and then increasing so on, that -2, -3, -4. So for example, we can see a slice operation. They are naming a string that is Python. So in this example, we can see that printing string 1. Here we saw the syntax, right? That is string start and end. So I can declare the starting index and then declare the ending index. So I can remove a certain part of a string, that is to become a substring. So here they are doing so, that is printing the string Python from the index 1, that is Y, and index 5, that is O, that is N, right? O. So this certain output will be string 1 to 5 equal to I tau. So that is 1 to then N minus 1, that is O. So when I'm printing string 6, so here we are giving no starting value. So that means and when you are giving no starting values, it is defaultly taken as 0, the starting index of the string. So the resulting output can be, and we are giving the end part as 6. So string slice operator 6 equal to Python, the whole string has been sliced to its thorough form. So in this third example, we can see print, they are printing only, they're giving the starting form and they are not giving the ending part of the slicing operator. So the resulting output will be string 1 is equal to Python. So if there is no ending operator, we can understand that there is defaultly, that is it slices the whole string to the very end. From the portion we are giving, we are assigning to start. That means 1 means Y, and we are not giving any end value. So it goes through the string, that is Y to N, that is Python it's given. So in the fourth example, you can understand that is no start value and no end value. So it is defaultly taken to 0 to 5, that is Python. So in the last value, we can see print, they are given 1 and 10. So there are only up to 6 characters and 5 index values, but they are giving 10 here. So even if we cross the limit of the indexing values or the characteristic values, it takes to the at most of the at last of the string, that is here they are giving 1, that is Y. So the result will be string 1 is to 10, that is Y to at most of the 5th index, that is N. So here we can understand slicing operator means that we are slicing a certain part in a given string, that we are done with substring, that is slicing the part from the original string. So here it is a given original string as Python, and each and every example we are slicing a certain part. In the first example, we are slicing from 5 to O, that it becomes a substring. It is Y to N, full Python, and Y to N. So we are slicing a certain part of string that becomes a substring from the original string. That part is called slicing. So we can move to odd of and char of functions. So the odd of function returns the ASCII code of the character. So many of you have been known as ASCII codes. Each and every single alphabet has its own ASCII code. So odd of function is to return the return the respective ASCII code of the given character. So in the example 1, we can see ch, the naming a string as r. So when I'm printing or of character, that is the ch or, the output is 82. So here we can understand the ASCII value of r is 82. So in this example 2, and the char of function returns the character represented by the ASCII number. So it is quite opposite to each other, that odd function returns the ASCII value of the given character, and the character function returns the character that is represented by the ASCII number. So in the example 2, we can see print character 82, and 82 belongs to the alphabet R. So in example 3, we can see the printing character 112, and the 112 character belongs to the alphabet P, and they are printing using odd function. They are printing odd of P, the output will be 112. So then we can move to in and not in operators. So in and not in operators can be used with string to determine which a string is present in another string. So we can see the example elaborately. So therefore, the in and not in operators are also known as membership operators. There is another name for this, a membership operator. So in the example 1, we can see they are naming a string. Welcome to the world of Python. It is a whole string. Then the string 2, they are declaring the a single word, the. If string 2 in string 1, that is they are using the in operator here. If string 2 in string 1, that is that they are asking if the second string is in the first string, then it's print found, or else print not found. The output will be found. As the string 2, that is the is already in the string 1, that is welcome to the world of Python. So here it is. In example 2, it is not like that. They are printing welcome to the world of Python in string 2, that is mine. It is a totally new word that is not in the string 1. So if string 2 in string 1 print found, or else print not found, the output will be not found, as it is given that string 2, that is mine, is not in the any of words that is declared in string 1. So it is in and not in operators, as all known as membership operators. So move to next to comparing strings. So you've already seen many of these comparing operators and description and examples. So we can go through their examples. So here is equal to operator. If two strings are equal, it returns 2. For example, if here we can see ABC equal to ABC. Since both the strings are equal and resembles each other, the resulting output will be true. So we can see here the exclamation equal to or greater than equal to symbol. If two strings are not equal, it returns true. It's quite opposite to the equal to operator. If equal to operator returns when the two strings are exactly equal, but here it returns the value of true when it is not equal. So here we can see ABC exclamation equal to ABC. So here we can see the A's are different. So there are totally two different strings. So that is resulting output is true. So unlike this, it is greater than operator. If the first string is greater than the second, it runs 2. So this can be, and I guess. So here we can wait a second. Give me a second. Yes, we are seeing greater than operator, right? So I'm giving a string that is string of 8 that is greater than 7. So I'm printing this, it is true. That is 8 is obviously greater than 7. So when I print, so when I declare this statement, so the greater than operator returns the value as true. When we see the second string, it is less than operator. If the second string is greater, than the first, it returns 2. So we can see. So I'm declaring string 7 is lesser than string 8. So when I'm declaring this, it is true. So as obviously 7 is lesser than 8, so it is declaring true. So what happens if I declare something? Oh, sorry. if I declare something as 8 lesser than 7, so when I'm printing it is false. So obviously 8 is greater than 7, so the given statement is false, so returning output will be also be false. So we can move to the next topics.
Any later?
Give me a second, guys. So here, so we saw greater than or equal to operator, greater than operator and less than operator. So just like them, there are another two that is greater than or equal to and less than or equal to. So we saw that is greater than as 8 is greater than 7, so the written value is true, and 7 is lesser than 8, so the given value is true. So for this function, this operator that is greater than or equal to, if I'm giving 10 greater than or equal to 10, the operator, even I'm giving 10 equal to 10, the result will be true. That is means the 10 greater than or equal to 10. If I'm giving 11 greater or equal to 10, the result will be true. If I'm giving 8 is greater or equal to 10, then it is false. So because 8 is not greater than or nor greater than or neither equal to 10. So such that similar to greater or equal to operator, here less than or equal to operator. So it is quite opposite to the greater than or equal to. So here we can, I'm declaring 7. Imagine I'm declaring 7 and declaring 10. So 7 is less than or equal to 10. That is given statement is true. When I swap the numbers, that is 10 less than or equal to 7, the given statement will be false. So this is comparing of strings that is equal to or less than greater than less than less than equal to and greater than equal to. So by this method you can compare strings. So finally, iterating strings. So string is a sequence type or sequence of characters. We know that you can iterate the string using for loop or while loop. Since you guys learned for loop and while loop in the previous case, so there are two examples given to iterate strings with using the for loop and while loop. So here they are giving a string that is welcome to Python. For I in string, that is I'm printing I end equal for the case of output in the same line, I'm giving end equal to. When I'm print the following, when I run the following out program, the resulting output will be welcome to Python. That means in this loop, each and every element is repeated, iterated to repeat itself. That is welcome to Python, each and every element. So that is by using for loop. And this example is using while loop, that is string equal to welcome to Python. They're giving an index 0 when I'm using while index less than or equal to length of string. It's a condition I'm applying. So when letter equal to string of index, I'm printing that letter equal letter comma end equal to quotes. I'm giving last I'm giving index plus equal to 1. So I want the index 0 to increase on by 1 and so on. So each and every element inside the string will be iterated itself. So resulting output will be welcome to Python. So using this for loop and while loop, we can iterate strings throughout and hold the string. So list manipulations, I'm handing over to Aditya Subramani sir to take on the session.
Thank you. Thank you, Sudarshan.
Thank you, students.
So you guys can see my screen, right? I hope everyone can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So we'll see what is a list first. Lists in Python are ordered and have a definite count. The elements in a list are indexed according to a definite sequence, and the indexing of a list is done between 0 being the first index and it goes till n. Each element in the list has a definite place in the list, which allows the duplication of elements in the list, with each element having its own distinct place and credibility. So for example, list is like an array. How many of you know what an array is? Can I have someone to unmute themselves and explain me what is an array? Or anyone in chat box can do. Can someone raise your hand so that I can know that if you know an array, if you don't know an array, I can teach you what an array is. How many of you do know what's an array? Please do raise your hand.
Yeah, Aditya, check chat box, Aditya.
Range. What range? What do you mean by range? Harini, can you unmute yourself? Hack 14, Harini. Okay. So array is a collection of data segregated in each and every index. So for example, array starts from 0 and goes till n-1. Okay. So how you had string manipulation. The correct collection of characters is also an array. So however you had a string manipulation, the same way you will have list manipulation. List manipulation basically refers to the process of handling and analyzing lists. It involves various operations concerned with modification and passing of lists to use and change its data. It offers a series of inbuilt functions to manipulate the contents of the list. So we will see what and all in depth about list manipulation. So we'll access values in list. How do you access a value in list? List can be sliced and concatenated, like how we have seen in string concatenation and slicing. List can also be concatenated and sliced. And to access a list, you need to enter the values in the square bracket, like how you can see in the syntax given below. Sequence is equal to list of the name of the list. That is, you're supposed to mention you're going to create a list. So list of start, stop, and step. Start is to say the starting number, stop is the stopping number, and step is to skip one number. Okay, how many numbers you want to skip? For example, over here you have two code. Like there's a code which is shown over here. Num underscore list is the name of the list. That is a variable. Okay, so you have a list of from 1 to 10 given in square brackets and separated by commas. So over here, if you can see, you're first printing the elements from 2 to 5. That is, over here, if you see, you're only printing 2, 3, 4, and 5. Why are you printing 3 and 4, 5? For, over here, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be list of 0. 1 will be list of 0, and 10 will be list of 9. So 0, 1, 2. 2 is number 3 over here. So list of 2 will be number 3, and till 5 you are going to print 3, 4, 5. So you are going to print it till 5, n-1. The same way, print of num list of 2, that means you're skipping each and 2, you're skipping 2 numbers. So that is, you're going to print 1, you're going to skip 2, you're going to print 3, you're going to skip 4, and so on till 9. Okay, do you have any doubts till now? Does anyone have any doubts? Okay, so next you have you're going to print from 1. You're going to, if there is no stop sign, it means that you're going to print the complete list, and you're going to print in threes. That is, you have 2, 5, and 8. Okay, the same way you're going to start in start, and you're going to stop, and you're going to print list of this. You're going to print 1, 2, and 3. First 3 numbers will only be printed. Why you only first 3 numbers? There is no start. You're going to stop at 3, and there is no step. So only first 3 numbers will be printed. So next slide is for updation of values in the list. Over here you have already seen that 1, 2, 3 have already been assigned. That is, the value is already been assigned in this particular list. Now you're going to see how you're going to change the particular value. So how to change the particular value? You have already given a list. Now I want to change only one particular number. So that is, I'm going to change list of 5 going to be 100. Okay. So what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 6 will be changed to 100. That's what has happened over here. Okay. The same way, num underscore list of 5. Then you're going to print it. Then num underscore list dot append of 200. Append, what is used for append is you're going to add that number to the particular list. That is why append is used. So if when you're going to print the list, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're not going to get 6 because you've changed the number 6 to 100. So you're going to get 100, 7, 8, 9, 10, and as you have added 200 to it, you'll also get 200. Now if you want to delete a particular number in the particular list, you're supposed to give del name of the list and in square brackets what number you want to be, the index of the number you want to be deleted. So over here we have del num underscore list of 3, that is 0, 1, 2, 3. So 4 will be deleted over here. So what will be the final list? You'll have 1, 2, 3, 5, 100, 7, 8, 9, 10, 200. That's going to be your final outcome. So we'll see what is nested list now. Nested list means list within an other list. So you can specify the elements in the nested list by using the set of indices. The first index specifies the starting location of the nested list, and the second index specifies the index of the element within the nested list. So we'll see an example so that you guys can understand what is a nested list. So in one particular list, if you have an other list inside that one particular list, it is called as a nested list. So list 1 is being declared over here. So you have 1 A, ABC, and inside that list you have another list called 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have 8.9. So if I print I is equal to 1, if I declare I is equal to 1, and I want, and the length of list is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So while I is greater than 5, I'm going to print the list of I, that is whatever is over here. So what will happen is I will have a list of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 printed over here. So when first let's start from 0. So when it's 0, what will happen? List of I is 0. List of I0 will be, what is the first value over here? 1. The same way, list of 1 will be A, because that's the second value. List of 1 of 2 will be ABC. List of 1 of 3 will be the nested list which is given in list 1. That is 2, 3, 4 and 5. And list of 4 will be 8.9. So what is arising when we assign one variable or element to other, both of them actually point to the same variable or object in memory. Aliasing can be useful, but it can sometimes produce unexpected and undesirable results. So for example, you have a list, two lists which is given over here, and you are saying like list of 1 is equal to list of 2. So is that true over here? Yes, because both the values in the list are same. Okay. So when I say list of 1 is equal to list of 2, I am already, the list is being same. So I'm again equating it so that it will again become the same. So you have the same list over here. Okay. Now cloning list. If you want to modify the list and also keep the copy of the original list, then you should create a separate copy of the list. This process is called cloning. So copying one list to another list is called as cloning. Very simple to be said. The slice operation is used to clone a list. So over here you can see there is a list which is declared. Okay. List 2 is equal to list 1. That is the value of list 1 will be appended to list 2. And I'm going to press list 1 and list 2. Now what I'm going to do is list 3, I only want the values of from the post index 2 to the index 6. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to print 3, 4, 5 and 6 over here. So the values of list 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, list 1 of 2 colon 6 will be appended to list 3. So list 3 will only consist of 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now here are the basic list operations where you and what all operations can be performed with a list. So you have length operation to find the length of the particular list. Concatenation, like how you have in the strings. Then you have repetition where you can multiply the list into 2. Then you have in, where it checks the value in the list. That is, if I want to find a particular value in the list, if I use this in operation, I can find the particular value. Not in is to check whether the value of the particular list is not there in the particular list. Then maximum to return the maximum number or maximum value in the list. The maximum value or the number is determined using the ASCII value of the particular code of the particular input which we have given. So minimum is to return the minimum value of the same. Then you have sum to add all the values in the list, and you if you print all, it will return all the elements if in the list are true or not. Then any to say if there are any elements left over in the list, or if the list is empty, then list is converts an iterable. So if there is a normal list over here and you want to convert a string to a list, the only thing you can use is the list iterable. So for example, if you're giving xtr is equal to hello, and in the next line I'm giving list 1 is equal to list of hello, what happens is, or list of str. So what happens is that hello which is assigned to str will turn into a list, as you can see over here. Then you have sorted, where it sorts in either ascending or descending order according to your interest. Then you have append to add one particular value to a list. Then you have count to find the number of elements in a list, and index to return the lower index of the object given an error value if object is not present. You have insert to insert multiple values in the list. You have pop. Pop, remove, and push will be taught to you in due course, because you have something called as linked list. You have bubble sort. So all those uses list. Pop, push will be taught over there. So pop is to remove one particular value, push is to insert one value, remove is to completely remove that value. Then you have reverse to reverse the list which you have given. Or as I already told, sort is there. So that sort is for ascending, and this is also for ascending. But that will be that can also be used for both descending also. Then you have extend to extend the list of, to add to list instead of giving a plus sign. So you can use this particular function to add to list. Then this is your homework for today. I request everyone to take a screenshot of your homework. Do you guys have any doubts? Can you guys unmute yourself? Anyone has any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. So, has everyone taken a screenshot? So I will post the just give me 1 minute. I will post the quiz link over here. So you guys have to put the quiz link. Then we have an event for you guys where you guys will answer. There's a small game for you guys because it's a remembrance, as it's the remembrance day of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and the winners will be awarded cash award. Just give me 1 minute so that I can post the quiz link in the chat box.
Adi, all other tracks are completed, or what they are doing?
Yes, ma'am. I'm asking. I'm checking on that, ma'am.
Okay. All students should participate in the quiz, no?
Yes, no, ma'am. We have already told them to put it on the respective tracks.
Okay.
On the respective tracks, so that we can directly have the event over here. The quiz link is being shared in the chat box. I request everyone to fill up the quiz. Any other feedback today? Anyone has any feedback for today?
The winners, we will immediately repay the amount for winners.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
We'll do it today itself. The next
Okay,
moment, yes, we will pay.
So you guys have 10 minutes to fill up the Google form. After that, the forms will be closed. Has Arshini joined? Arshini?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Shall we start again?
Yeah. Okay, so as a remembrance of, is everyone joined first? Before I start, I want to know that.
You start, man. Let everyone come in.
Okay. As a remembrance of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, we have a little interactive gameplay session today. Many of you might be familiar with the connection game, which is fun, interesting, and also knowledgeable even to just refresh our minds. And there is also an exciting cash award to the winners of the game. So it's now a pleasure to invite Mr. R.G. Sarath Kumar, IEEE Communication Society Chair, to take over this interactive session.
Thank you, Arshini. Now I request Nandini to give a short talk on the Remembrance Day of legend, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, sir.
Thank you, Sharath.
Please carry a shame.
Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is a famous name in the whole world. He is counted among the greatest scientists of the 21st century. Even more, he became the 11th President of India and served the country. He was the most valued person of the country since his contribution as a scientist and as a president is beyond compare. Apart from that, his contribution to the ISRO is remarkable. He headed many projects that contributed to the society. Also, he was the one who helped in the development of Agni and Prithvi missiles. For his involvement in the nuclear power in India, he was known as Missile Man of India. Thank you.
So guys, is my screen visible?
Yes, it's visible.
So today is day 2, non-technical events. Today's game is connection. So the rules and regulations are, first basically நீங்க வந்து if you are என்ன சொல்றது answers உங்களுக்கு தெரியும்னா just raise your hands. Zoomல raise hands னு ஒரு icon இருக்கு, அதை click பண்ணீங்கன்னா you can raise your hands and you should unmute and tell the answer. So we have a team. யார் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரைஸ் பண்றாங்களோ அவங்க மட்டும் அன்மியூட் பண்றதுக்கு இங்க பெர்மிஷன் கொடுப்போம். ஸோ யூ கேன் அன்மியூட் அண்ட் சே த ஆன்சர். ஸோ இதுதான் பேசிக்கான ரூல்ஸ். அண்ட் இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்டர்ஸ் நீங்க பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ண வேணாம், only the participants can participate in this game. ஸோ இது ஒரு ட்ரையல் ரன் எடுத்துப்போம். ஸோ ட்ரையல் ரன் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒன்றும் இல்லை, யூ ஹேவ் டு கனெக்ட் 2 pictures. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பிக்சர் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு இமேஜ் அண்ட் செகண்ட் இஸ் ஆல்சோ an image. ஸோ ரெண்டுத்தையும் நம்ம கனெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு we have to just say a word. So first பாத்தீங்கன்னா iron, second is a man. So ரெண்டுத்தையும் கனெக்ட் பண்ணும்போது iron man. So இது மாதிரி தான் பேசிக் ஆனது. So this is a trial run. So let's dive into the first round.
Okay. Now moving on to the first round. Yeah, sure. Now moving on to the first round. This is learning and more related to you now. This is what you are learning. So you can start raising your hands. Yeah. ஆதித்யா யார் ரைஸ் பண்ணிருக்காங்களோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அவங்க ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண சொல்லுங்க.
ஆதி
sir. Abhinay M, unmute yourself.
Python.
Nice. Yeah. Right answer.
Correct answer.
How do you know the names, sir?
Yeah, I'm noting down the names, sir.
Okay.
Guys, you should be fast so that the first one who is getting raising the hand will be answered first. So be fast. And this is a thing you have been done using in programming language, like a meaning of changing something. Yeah, related to programming.
Track 5, Pratyush, please unmute yourself.
Indentation.
Nice. Right answer.
Correct answer. Third one. This is what you will be doing from online browsers. நம்ம காமனா பண்றது தான். அட்லீஸ்ட் இது ஒரு வாட்டியாவது பண்ணுவோம். யார் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இப்ப ரைஸ் பண்ணிருக்காது?
Track 1, Harini. Track 1, Harini, do unmute yourself.
அன்மியூட் பண்ணி சொல்லுங்க.
Track 1, Harini.
Download.
Right answer.
Next one. இது கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம், ஆனா இதுவுமே வந்து ப்ரோக்ராம் ரிலேட்டட் தான். சோ இன்னைக்கு வந்து
இது ஒரு தமிழ் இங்கிலீஷ் ரெண்டுத்தையும் மிக்ஸ் பண்ணி கொஞ்சம் யோசிச்சு பாருங்க.
இன்னைக்கு பண்ணிருப்பீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். மெயினா இன்னைக்கு இந்த டாபிக்ல இது வந்திருக்கும் கண்டிப்பா. ஹேண்ட் ரைஸ் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சாங்க.
Track 14, Abhinaya S.
Concatenation, sir.
Yeah, you're right.
Super.
Super.
இது வந்து ஒரு பைத்தான் என்விரான்மெண்ட். இதுலயுமே வந்து தமிழ் கொஞ்சம் கலந்தா இருக்கும். ஸோ யோசிப்பாங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒன் வந்து ஒரு சவுண்ட் மாதிரி, ஓகேவா? ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி யோசிப்பாங்க. நேத்து போர்ஷன்ல இது வந்திருக்க சான்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஸ்டார்டிங்ல சொல்லியிருப்போம். ரைஸ் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாங்களா?
Track 1, Harini.
Anaconda.
Yeah, you're right.
Super. Okay.
So-
Non-technical round will be continued with Sharath.
I want everyone to lower your hands down, please. Everyone do lower your hands. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the final round. Kadasi 5 questions. Pre-prepare. So let's dive in. First one, replace.
Track 1, Varsha.
Tirunelveli.
Yeah, you're right. இது ஒரு upcoming movie.
Abhinay M. Trackwell.
Unmute பண்ணி ஆன்சர் பண்ணுங்க.
வாடிவாசல்.
Yeah, you're right. Tamil movie.
Track 13, Candice. She has lower her hand.
கொஞ்சம் ஃபேமஸான மூவி தான். சோ ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க.
ஃபேமஸான மூவி.
கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமா இருக்கு.
Track 1, Harini.
வேதாளம்.
Yeah, you're right. இது ஒரு book.
இதுதான் கொஞ்சம் ரியலான டஃப்.
இதுதான் ரியலான டஃப். உங்களுக்கு ஏன்னா இது ஒரு 4th question. 4th 5th questions வந்து கொஞ்சம் டஃப்பா இருக்கும். கொஞ்சம் யோசிச்சு சொல்லுங்க. ஈஸி தான். ரவுண்ட் பிடிச்சிடலாம்.
N. Satyanarayan.
க்ளூ ஏதாச்சும் வேணுமா?
க்ளூ கொடுக்காதடா ஷாம். நோ க்ளூஸ்.
ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே. கொஞ்சம் நேரம்
லாஸ்ட் 2 questions இது தமிழ் இங்கிலீஷ் ரெண்டையும் மிக்ஸ் பண்ணி.
Sir, Ponniyin Selvan, sir.
Yeah, you're right. So the last and final question.
Last question.
Song.
Track 4, Deepak Nirmal Kumar. Track 4,
Guys, this is the last question.
Unmute yourself. Please do unmute yourself.
Vati coming.
இல்ல.
Who was this? Who answered it? Next வந்து மாதவன் ஸ்ட்ரீட். Track 5, மாதவன் ஸ்ட்ரீட்.
Come on guys, ஈஸியான பாட்டு தான். ஹிண்ட் வேணா தமிழ் பாட்டு. ஃபேமஸ் சாங். இன்னொரு ஹிண்ட் வேணும்னா மெலடி சாங்.
Track 1, Jay Ganesh.
ஆகாயந்தி குளிச்சனிலா தாங்க.
Yeah, you're right. Right answer. So these questions are over.
Yeah.
Event is.
Thank you. Thank you. Ma'am, first prize வந்து ஹரிணி. from track 1. Harini from everyone can lower down their hands. Thank you. Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, first prize on the Harini from track 1 and Abhinay M. Ma'am.
Okay.
Second prize.
Harini, track 1. Introduce yourself, Harini. You are from? Harini, unmute yourself.
Ma'am.
Introduce yourself. You are from?
I'm track 1, ma'am.
Track 1, okay. School, college, something. Introduce yourself. Tell me about yourself.
I'm from 12th and I'm studying in 12th and in Ahobilam school, ma'am.
Which is good?
Ahobilam school, ma'am.
Okay, very good, very good. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
Congratulations. Okay. Hand over the number to Aditya, that your number. We will pay it. You got first prize. So
okay.
We will, today itself, we will pay, send the amount, price amount. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Congratulations.
Second prize is Abhinay M.
Abhinay?
Abhinay M. SIT first year. ECE.
SIT first year. Okay. Congratulations. Anyway. Abhinay? Are you there?
Abhinay, can you unmute yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Thank you, ma'am.
Abhinay.
Thank you so
For
much,
our
ma'am.
active participation. Yes. Okay. So every day we will conduct some kind of program to motivate you people. So be active until the session is over. Okay. Super. Okay, Aditya, you collect the numbers.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Send me the numbers. I will pay the price amount to them.
Okay, ma'am. Pooja? Pooja? Please
Name and number. There is a phone number. That's it.
Okay, ma'am. Right.
Okay, very good, very good. Today the time is 9 o'clock almost. So you all
yes,
busy from 5:30 onwards. Very good, very good, very good. So very good teamwork. Yes.
Thanks a lot for the wonderful session. What now?
No, you start both. You deliver the vote.
Yeah, Pooja and Harshini, today's comparing session. Very well done,
yes,
ma'am. Well done,
Thank
well
you,
done,
ma'am.
well
Thank
done,
you,
Pooja
ma'am.
and Harshini.
Thank you.
Thank you for the wonderful session, guys. Now it's my privilege to have been asked to propose a vote of thanks on this event. I, Pooja, on behalf of Sairam IEEE student branch, I spread my most sincere thanks to the Almighty. I thank our dynamic CEO, Sri Sai Prakash Leomuthu, Principal Dr. A. Rajendra Prasad, Dr. J. Raja, HOD of EC Department, Dr. S. Brinda, IEEE Student Branch Counselor, and all the faculty members. I want to thank our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. M. Arun, who gave us vital time from his busy schedule to grace the webinar. I would like to thank the entire team, resource team, PR team, and design team, because of whom the event is a grand success. And I extend my vote of thanks to all the students who patiently attended the session. Thank you all. Happy learning.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Ma'am,
Thank you,
ஏதோ doubt
students.
கேக்குறாங்க ma'am.
Doubt
Ma'am, doubt இருக்கு.
Doubt.
Odds. Yes, ma'am.
9 o'clock. Okay, very active. Anyway, clarify.
What is the song name and the
Song.
last connection?
Connection. ஆகாயம்
ஆகாயம்
தீப்பிடித்தால்
தீப்பிடித்தால்
நிலா தூங்குமா? Doubt clear ஆயிடுச்சா?
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Adi number?
Ma'am, அதான் மேம் கேட்டிருக்கேன் குரூப்ல கேட்டிருக்கேன் மேம்.
Okay.
மேம்
Ma'am,
லைவ் ரெக்கார்டிங்
screenshot
ஸ்டாப்
you can-
பண்ணிடலாமா மேம்?
What?
ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட்
Ah,
எடுத்து
yes.
மேம். ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட்
Yes, yes.
லைவ் ரெக்கார்டிங்.
I will stop everything.